Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. I apologize for the off lighting here. I know this doesn't work because there's so much light going on and I'm really not that lit. But there's no way, I literally am leaving New York in like an hour, and there's no way when the view looks this beautiful to not have it in the background. So I guess this will be more so like a visual video, and should I just ah, what the fuck? Look at this. Should I just film the video from here? Well done. Well, yes. All right. Hello. First of all, we need to talk. God, I love this view. And over here, we have, actually, that's the One World Trade Center, so we're not going to do that bit. No. Okay, so we are going to be talking and going through the Jake Doolittle video. The now deleted Jake Doolittle video, by the way. So it has been re-uploaded because obviously it had been deleted by Jake, and he did a live stream after it, which ultimately got deleted as well. And apparently he has been like copyright striking people. I don't know if that's true, and if he copyright strikes this video, Jake, please, we do not want to play this game. But before that, you guys may be like, wait, I recognize him from somewhere. And I'm like, what? And then you go, from the Mariah Carey concert last night! Oh, muckers. Take a moment. Oh my God. Sorry, I also put my phone on mute because it went off. Sorry, how many people check their phone? What? Hold on. You want to see something even crazier? Oh, it gets crazier.
Oh my gosh. Bye. Yes. Wait, is this, thank you. It's a gold one. It's I love it. I wish you. Heard the sound. Thank you. Yeah, let's do something. Okay, and where is Adam? Hi, Adam. I thought I saw you before. Okay, and where is Adam? Hi, Adam. I thought I saw you before.
What do you mean? Last night, Mariah Carey, during her show, goes, where's Adam? Oh, there you are, Adam. I thought I saw you. And her security come up to me and they go, best behavior because you're going on stage. And I go, what? Sorry, I'm like trying to... Oh my God. I cannot believe it at all. I really cannot believe it. What an incredible ending to this trip. And the reason, obviously, I wanted to bring it up and show you really quickly, I know this is not what this video is about, but the reason is, while this may seem unrelated, right, it isn't entirely. And I have to just say, oh my God, to the muckers out there, or even just to casual viewers, or even hate viewers, or in some capacity if you support my videos, right, this would not have happened if there was not for an audience behind me. Obviously, I'm super grateful for Mariah's team doing this and stuff, but when I had tweeted Mariah, like, ages ago, and I was like, Mariah, like, could I ever get a selfie? And I was like, how many retweets for a selfie? Because she had taken a selfie with someone, and I was like, well, how many retweets for one? And she jokingly responded and was like, this will take more than retweets. And I was like, oh, LOL, it's not happening, whatever. The muckers on Twitter and Instagram were always reminding Mariah's team that she had tweeted that, because it was so long ago she had tweeted that, and the show, was last night. And again, it was so long since that happened. And when her team come up and approached me last night, well, first of all, Mariah messaged me on what? Mariah messaged me on Twitter yesterday and was like, where are you sitting? Like, blah, 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 whatever. And again, none of that would have happened if I didn't have the muckers behind me. Number one, I wouldn't be in New York right now because fundamentally I would not be able to afford it. As crazy as it seems, this is what I do for a job, and you guys have allowed me to be able to do absolute crazy bonkers shit like this. So I wouldn't have been in New York if it was not for you guys to start with and supporting the videos. So honestly, thank you so much for because you allowed me to be in New York to even see Mariah Carey in the first place. And number two, I would not have been on her team's radar at all if it was not for the muckers as well. So even more so, thank you so much. And then thirdly, it was muckers like tagging her team being like, Adam's gonna be in the crowd, Adam's gonna be in the crowd, and her team picked up on it and were like, let's get a moment out of it, and brought me on stage. So I just truly hope people know that not only have, if you're a mucker, casual viewer, whatever, in watching my videos, like, fully changed my life, like, this, right? But also, like, I'm in New York right now, and I'm moving to New York, and I'm going on tour. Like, what the fuck? I just wanted to have, like, this moment at the start of the video. Sorry, I know a lot of people are skipping, and again, we will get to the video, but I did just want to put it here on my main channel, like, immediate. I woke up today, and I just cannot believe that I have been lucky enough to be given this life in any sort of format. And I also woke up today, you know, really thinking of, you know, this trip started with me doing the Mucker meetup. We had a meetup here in New York, and it was just a fun little way to kind of celebrate the fact that I'm doing the show. You know, my first show in Brooklyn is kicking off in like less than 2 months. It's February 18th, I think, which even that in itself, and the fact that anyone has bought tickets is crazy. And, you know, for the New York show, I think we're at like 250 tickets sold. The venue's like 400. And so we're like really steadily approaching selling out New York. I did not think we were going to sell as many tickets. So thank you so much to everyone who's showing out for the New York show. Thank you so much for selling out the fucking Chicago show. Thank you so much for buying tickets to all of the other ones. I didn't expect it to go as well as what it did. And again, I would happily come out and do shows if there was one row of people, if there was one person, if the tour company would allow me, but obviously they wouldn't. But the fact that they're selling, the fact people show up, the fact there's any sort of community here, I am truly grateful for everyone who came to the meetup. It was just a really, it's gotten me so excited to, you know, do the shows, and the amount of people who've messaged me from this, that they met people for the first time at this. And also, this was on a random Tuesday, random Monday, I think, at like 2 p.m. on one of the busiest days of finals. And a lot of these people came and then quickly had to leave to do a final. So I just appreciate people caring, number one, but I appreciate people just showing out. And I always said that I grew up in, sorry, this is going on way too long, apologies. I always grew up in community-based situations. I was always in fandoms. I was always, and the fact that there is that now with this, and, you know, you guys can do your own thing, I can do my own thing, I try my best to do things, you know, for you guys, but also, like, you care enough to also do things for me, which is like the Mariah thing, is absolutely crazy. I just, this at its core would not have happened without you guys. Me being able to be in New York and this just moment happening whatsoever. So from the bottom of my heart, I hope you truly know it. You literally made my biggest wish come true last night, and I am so fucking grateful. And I hope you know that for as long as you will have me here, I will try my best to entertain you. I will try my best to make content you enjoy. I will try my best to be on my second channel, hanging out, doing longer videos. I will try my best to just give you content. I will, because people will comment and be like, thank you so much for uploading this video. Thank you so much. I'm like, at its core, I don't think you realize how much you have changed my life. I mean, you've taken me from little old Derry to I'm on stage with Mariah Carey. I'm Mariah Carey being like, where's Adam? Literally all because of you guys. And obviously Mariah and her team as well. Thank you so much. but it's because of the muckers that this happened. And I truly cannot thank you all enough. So again, one more time before we get into the video.
Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Yes.
She was asking to see my tattoos.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, let's do something different.
I went, what side do you want? And she immediately... Not the giggles and the cries. She goes, let's get better lighting. Wow. Wow.
Okay, and where is Adam? Hi, Adam. I thought I saw you before. Okay.
Oh my god. Anyways, I apologize for the delay, but I truly, truly, truly want everyone to know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm leaving New York today, and I just have this immense... Damn. I appreciate you caring for the videos, and I know there's a majority of people that just care for the videos, and that's fine, because that's how I feel about YouTubers, but I also truly, truly, truly appreciate the people that, like, actually, like, care about me, and I have really felt that on this trip. So thank you so fucking much. Anyways, let's get into the videos. So, fucking 11 minutes in, sorry. So this Twitter user, Rob's Media, had posted and basically said that Jake Doolittle had put a copyright takedown request on his re-upload of Jake's original video. Now, again, I've spoken for too long. If you want to get the original lore of what has happened with Jake Doolittle, go and watch my last video on my YouTube channel about it. I don't think we should spend the rest of another 12 minutes going through that. I want to get right into the new info. But it's really bad and it's really disappointing. And Jake is allegedly sending out these copyright takedown requests, which in this case is fair because it was a re-upload of the entire video, so there were no fair use. But it shows a dangerous, like, you know what I mean? That, like, Jake doesn't want this video seen and whatever, which is crazy because in this video, he was threatening to expose everyone for just not donating to his charity. And it's like, damn, what the hell? Sorry, I'm getting a tissue. I'm quite under the weather today. Mariah got me sick. So anyways, he has uploaded the video, so let's get to it. A lot of people wanted me to react to Jake's video. We talked about it yesterday, but it's time to do it. Also, it's called I'm Frustrated with Commentary YouTubers or whatever. It was... Who was in the thumbnail again? It was Cody Ko and someone else. Like, really weird selection. Oh, I can just actually look. Cody Ko and I'm Alex. In the thumbnail, very weird when it's just him trying to promote his charity. But let's get into it. Alright. Oh, hello. 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 Hello.
Hello everyone. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video because I am frustrated with a lot of your favorite creators. I've been wanting to make this kind.
And again, the amount of people that were tagging me being like, oh my god, Jake Doolittle's exposing you on his channel. And I'm like, huh? And then I see this video and I'm like, oh my god, it would sound like he is talking about me because he's speaking so vague to get you guys to feel bad for him.
Kind of video for quite a long time. I've been very nervous to do it because I
maybe you
didn't
should
want to
have
burn
been.
bridges, but at this point, who gives a fuck? So I guess
About burning bridges. He's threatening to expose people for not begging or not donating to his charity after he's begging them to donate to it, which is really weird.
just to get started, 2 to 3 years ago, I started a nonprofit, Never Stop. I have sunk thousands and thousands of dollars into Never Stop. At first, it was not successful at all, and I was paying money out of pocket to cover the donations that we were making. At the beginning, it was more of a grassroots operation where I was just sending people money through PayPal, and I was trying to fundraise as much as possible. But now we are a nationally recognized nonprofit, and we just received our first grant. We have 7 volunteers, 1 part-time employee, a treasurer on board. Like, this is a fucking real operation here. And one of the biggest problems that we have is fundraising, because a lot of nonprofits...
Again, a big issue I have with Jake is that I feel like he hides behind this charity a lot, and I think it's incredibly frustrating and shows a different motive behind it, which, whether he intends for it or not, comes across like he is using it to evade backlash, criticism, and he does this a lot with, like, hospital visits, and I know that he's doing it right now. Like, people are making videos on him, and he's like, hey, can this wait? I'm in the hospital. But then people are like, every time you get called out, you say you're in the hospital. So, like, you can't threaten to expose people or blah, 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 blah. And then people respond calling you out, and they're not allowed to respond because you're in hospital. Yeah. Oh, I need to sneeze. Oh. Nope. Oh, my God.
It's make money based on where they're located, right? So if I only gave out $500 a month to people in need in the state of Maine, then we wouldn't have a financial problem. But we have a problem because my audience is from everywhere across the United States. I have 750 applications from different people across the US, and I can only give money to one person a month. The way that we choose our applicants is based on need and urgency. So if somebody needs...
Also, no shade, because no charity is better than the other, but you shouldn't be, like, in this way manipulating people into donating to your charity when, again, I don't mean this to sound, because no charity is better than the other, and if you're helping one person, that's great, but, and I know this is a funding issue as well, but, like, there are other charities that, you know, have a bigger impact, or help a lot more people a lot more quickly. And that doesn't take away from Jake Doolittle's one, but it's frustrating because not only is he begging creators and threatening them to donate, but in turn making a video like this, he has, like I said in my previous video, his audience being like, Jake, I'm heartbroken, I can't donate, I don't have enough money, I'm so like, this doesn't do anyone any good. It's a video complaining, hiding behind his charity, yet again. He's done this in the past, and he's made his audience feel like shit, and he's threatening all these creators, and then these creators are not responding, and he's like what? Like,
needs to cover travel for, say, a heart surgery within a week, then that person is going to be chosen. I think over time we have almost 30 people that we've been able to give money to.
And that's
Since the
great.
nonprofit has been an official IRS recognized nonprofit, we've given $500 a month. And then before then, it was just basically whatever I had to give. Now, over this time, as you may know, I have grown on YouTube. I'm almost at 300,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But there has been no YouTuber who has ever inquired or donated any money to Never Stop. I've actually even sent...
Who gives a fuck? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, baby, but, like, who gives a fuck? Just because you run a nonprofit and you're also a YouTuber doesn't mean that your audience has to care about it, and doesn't mean that other YouTubers have to care about it and fund it on the basis that you're also a YouTuber. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, someone commented on my video and they were a Jake defender. And I've liked Jake. I've collaborated with him in the past. And they were like, well, Adam's just doing this because he doesn't donate to charity. Bitch, we've done many fundraisers. And we've raised thousands upon thousands of pounds and then thousands upon thousands of dollars. We've done it for cancer. We've done it for mental health. Like, don't play that card with me. But you will never, ever, ever catch me agreeing with someone who is taking this approach of not once has any of your favorite creators reached out to me about my charity. Why should they? Why should they, Jake? Oh my God. This is so exhausting. It's not the first time he's done this. It's hot as fuck in here. Open this window to fuck. Now you're going to be getting some New York ambience of roads being drilled, cars, and possibly many people screaming.
And merchandise to creators to try to get them to talk about Never Stop, and it only worked with one, and that person wasn't even a YouTuber. It was a singer. It was a songwriter. And throughout this video, I'm not going to name names, but I would like you to know that I am going to name names at some point, possibly next month or so. If my...
What? So yeah, this video is deleted now because he got backlash, but he is on the record being like, I'm gonna start naming and shaming people who haven't donated or talked about my charity. Also, just because you're a YouTuber doesn't mean that another YouTuber has to align or fully back your charity. That's also a dangerous game. They don't know you. They don't run the charity. Let's not. So keep that in mind. He's literally threatening to expose creators who haven't donated or whatever.
My following up with these people amounts to nothing, and I keep getting ghosted. A lot of these YouTubers love talking about holding people accountable for their wrongdoings and all that kind of shit.
I cannot believe he's playing this card, and if anything, this shows that Jake doesn't care about this, to be like, these people act like they care about holding people accountable. Well, you haven't donated to my charity. If anything, it shows that you weaponize this, and it makes you look bad, not the rest of us.
But when I try to say, hey, if you have any extra money, we are giving $500 a month. I know that you just put on your close friend story that you're making 15 grand off this brand deal. Hey, I would love the help. My views are down, but you're getting, I don't know, 50,000 subs a month. What are we doing?
Irrelevant. This does not matter. Irrelevant. This is your nonprofit. Focus on that.
Doing here. I don't think there has been a creator that I've worked with that I haven't told about Never Stop. The only person that has...
That's ironic. I may be wrong, and if so, this would be incredibly ironic, but we filmed collabs together, and I don't think he reached out to me about it. I may be completely wrong in that, and maybe he is talking about me in this video, but that's also not true. So I'm like, who the fuck's he reaching out to?
Been willing to work with me is a...
He goes, oh yeah, Adam doesn't care about charity.
A beautiful soul who is a artist. I don't want to name names, but if you want to...
I don't want to name names by people who are supporting it, he says, but he's going to threaten to expose people who aren't supporting it. So even if you do support it, you're not going to be named.
Figure it out, you most likely can. As of today, we have given around $12,000 to people in need over the last 2 to 3 years. And I know that that's not a lot, but it's what we've been able to give. Right now, we have, I think, $6,000 in the Never Stop account, and that has us covered.
What is the purpose of this video?
For about the next year. But I am 100% fully ready for this fundraising to slow down. Like over October and November, I raised like $2,500 on my YouTube videos, which is the best feeling in the world. Also, shout out to Google for withholding those funds. That's a whole other problem. Google isn't paying out to the people that I'm working with, so there's no fucking money coming in. But that'll be paid out at some point, I hope, or else then there's another video complaining. I want someone to tell me why US senators and representatives are more likely to work with me than other influencers in the commentary.
Who gives a fuck? Sorry. I need to calm down. This really pisses me off, Jake. What is wrong with you?
Space who I have talked to within the last 6 months. How come
fundamentally this is a video promoting his nonprofit, which is fine, but you're hiding behind trying to expose people to promote it. Therefore, do you care about holding people accountable, Jake?
Other nonprofits that are doing between $10 and $30 million a year in donations are willing to talk to me, but these fucking YouTubers cannot give $500.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Jake, this is quite honestly one of the worst videos I've ever seen. You come across so bad in it, and the way you're talking and the way that you just expect things is absolutely disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with him?
In a one-time payment out of their, I don't know, 50 grand
irrelevant.
That they're making a month. And by the way, all of this you can write off on your taxes. I don't know how many times I have to say this. These are people who are getting a shit ton of money and will not know what to do at tax time. And this is a way to offset that fucking tax bill. But
really weird as well to bring that up, to be like, well, if you donate to me, you know, it actually does you a financial good thing because you can write it off. Also really weird to bring that up.
I guess there's no knowledge there. So because I'm petty and because this isn't about supporting me, it's about supporting people who need the support, I'll give a bunch of examples about how
no, baby, it's about you wanting an underdog story. I'm like, damn, bitch.
YouTubers have ghosted me and not wanted to help with Never Stop. And I'm not doing this because I think that it's going to light a fire under influencers to donate to Never Stop, because it's not going to happen. This video is not going to do anything. But I want there to be some kind of mutual understanding between you and I, the audience.
So, in an attempt to rile up his audience, he has turned his audience against him, yet again, because he's making them feel bad. He's making them feel bad for him. It's unproductive. And I'm like, why are you doing that to your audience? Weird. So now you've threatened to expose everyone. You're making your audience feel terrible in the process. Great video, Jake.
That there's no support here. I have a bunch of people who follow me and have unfollowed me, who have had multiple opportunities to change the lives of people who, by the way, are also fans of them. Like,
Irrelevant.
a lot of us have crossover in our audiences.
Irrelevant.
And it's super frustrating because, you know, they have an opportunity to give back to the audience who has changed their lives. And there's no...
Look at this. He's like trying to rally the audience against all these creators, but it falls flat. Irrelevant. It's all irrelevant.
willingness to reciprocate.
I hope none of y'all are
here's an
followers for this,
example
by
that
the way.
happened literally last week, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video. So this is somebody who I have spoken to. We have made content together, and we were following each other on social media. This person would comment on my stuff all of the time and would send me DMs about some of the stuff that I posted. Is very congratulatory, is very like, woohoo, love you so much. And then I noticed after having a DM exchange with this person that they had unfollowed me, which I thought was interesting because under my posts, they were always commenting and like rooting for me. So
Okay, I assume that is who people thought was me. And again, he's being so vague that people probably thought it was all of the creators they watch. It's very weird. I can't stress enough how weird this video is.
this person, and this one was a public story, but a lot of these people post on their close friends, and I'll swipe up because this is a close friend story. Like, none of it makes any sense to me. So this person posted how much money they're making on their public story, okay? And so I swiped up and was like, hey, that's a lot of money, or like, that's a lot of people supporting you. That's insane. Congratulations. Then the person responded to me and was like, thanks, you know, it's crazy. I'm trying to do good with my money. And this was just supposed to be an exchange of me saying, hey, congratulations, that's insane. And this person said, hey, I've been trying to do good with my money. So if behind closed doors,
So you went, gimme, 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 gimme. It's like that Mr. Krabs. Gimme, 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 gimme. Literally, fuck me.
you're gonna flex to me and say that you're doing good with your money, fucking show up. So I said, hey, if you
Show
want to
up,
do good
Diva.
with your money, I would love to get on a call and talk with you about Never Stop. And this person unfollowed me and left me on red, which I think is hilarious because you can't post how much you're making. You can't say, hey, I'm trying to do good with my money. And then when I say, hey, if you want to do good with your money, let me know. I would love to talk to you. And then you just fucking leave me on red? That's insane. Not even a response. Any kind of a response that would be like, hey, you know, I appreciate what you're doing, but I've been giving to different charities that support something that I'm closer to. I'm okay with that, but you can't say that you've been doing good with your money and flexing all this kind of shit and then not give any proof.
Because you're not giving Jake money. Circling back, unless you're giving Jake money, you're not doing well with your money. Is the consensus of this video, which is why it is so fucking weird.
For show any kind of anything. This next one is somebody who I think is a friend. I do like this person, and this person has been around for a long time. We've made content together. We've had really good times together. I've seen this person in person. And so because I was frustrated, I asked this person if we could just talk on the phone about how I could get influencers to work with me on my nonprofit. I see all of these people doing charity streams, doing charity shows. They're raising $4 million. I don't know how to word this, but I would do so much with 1/100th of that money. If we're giving money directly to people through PayPal, it is changing the days, the weeks, the months, possibly the years of these people. And I understand that it's not a lot of money, but $500 to help pay off the principal of a medical bill that you have can reduce so much stress and make you feel so much better. Whether that's covering groceries or whether that's covering fucking wheelchairs, I don't care. But we have the ability to give directly to people. There is no nonprofit that is doing that because they're so big. We are so small scale that we're able to influence people in a way that no other nonprofit can. So I got on the phone with this person and I'm like, hey, I've had no support from other influencers and that's really bothered me and I don't quite know how to go about it. And
Why was Cody Ko and I'm Alex in the thumbnail of this video? And you're telling me he actually cares about this shit? Why is this a drama video?
they were very honest, and I call them because they're very honest. And because I made a video that wasn't received well a year ago, people don't want to work with me. But the problem is, when you're putting out as much fucking content as I am, there's going to be videos that aren't received well. I feel like that's simple math. Just in the last 6 months, I've posted 73 videos. Who else is doing that? And this is not to flex, this is not to be like a fucking show off, but I am working my ass off. And at some point, there are going to be videos that aren't perceived as well as I'd like them to be. Or there's going to be times where allegations turn out to be false and then we have to backtrack. That is the job that we are in. So I say to this person, I'm like, hey, why won't anybody in commentary work with me? They give a reason and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? Do I need to put our bank statements online? Do I need to have a running tally?
Baby, you need to shut the fuck up. Fuck me. Christ. I've had enough. Had enough.
Of how much money we have in our bank account? Because it's not that much. A lot of people look at nonprofits as like a way for people to get decent money or a second fucking salary. I've made no money. I have lost so much money. I have only put money into this project. Up until 2 months ago, there was an event that I didn't talk about at all that Never Stop did. We raised some money and I got a Square card reader for like $30 or something. And that was the first time that I had bought something from Never Stop's money rather than my own. And to me, that's a big deal. That $30 or $40 or $50, I don't remember, I can show you the statements if you'd like, means that we're close to being self-sustained. And I'm making this video because Giving Tuesday just happened. We got $20 or something. And as of recording, if you're self-employed, you've got a few more days to offset your tax bill. And so I'd like to fucking call on you to do that.
What the fuck is wrong with him? So now not only are the commentary and the drama and the YouTubers the worst in the world for donating, but so are you, bitch! So are you, bitch! This is so weird. It's like so weird. I've never seen a creator do this before. And also doing it to your audience is ballsy. Like, that's ballsy to do that to your audience. And I mean, it's not working out for him, but that's ballsy in a bad way.
Sorry. And to go back to that call that I had with that person who I respect a lot, this person said that they were hesitant to work with me again because they were nervous about how it would be perceived over one video that I made 1 year ago that people didn't like, that I apologized for. I have released over 100 videos since then. I have realized the mistake I made in that video, whatever the fuck, but it's fine because growth isn't a thing. I've got a few more stories because I'm frustrated. And this most recent one, I will make another video on at some point. This was one of the most strange situations I've ever experienced in my time of being a creator. And I have to talk about it. I won't say names right now, but I probably will later on. Somebody reached out to me.
I won't say names right now, but I probably will later on. Dude, fuck him. Fuck him, this is so weird.
On Instagram, somebody who could change my life, could change hundreds, possibly thousands of people's lives, asking for advice. I got on a phone call with this person. I give this person advice, and because they asked for it, right? And then after this call, I say, hey, I really appreciate that I was able to give you advice, but I would love some advice on how to grow my nonprofit because I feel like you know a lot about this kind of stuff. I would love to talk. And I'm gonna send a follow-up this week, but if there's no response, I don't know what to do. I gave this person content strategy advice.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, Jake? No one. We don't give a fuck. Like, is he hearing how, like, irrelevant this all sounds?
And then asked for advice in return, and now I'm left on red. I've been completely fucking used by this person, and I don't know why they reached out to me in the first.
Because if someone does something for you, they've got to, or wait, if you do something for someone, they've got to do something for you, right? What a weird mentality.
Place. That one I'm gonna keep a little bit more vague because I still have my hopes up, I guess. But I mean, there are a lot of people who I've made videos with in the past who have just stopped talking to me, who have unfollowed me. I was in the middle of scheduling a video with another commentary creator who I respected a lot. And then this person unfollowed me, stopped responding to my messages, and didn't have the fucking balls to tell me why. I have so much respect for the person who said, hey, I'm hesitant to work with you right now because I don't know how people are going to perceive it. I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't understand it, but at least there's a reason. The people who hide behind closed doors and unfollow me and, you know, we have conversations and I give advice and they give advice.
What
and
is
then it
this
just
video?
stops. That's fucking crazy. And that is so lame. Somebody who I
Lame?
made a video with in the past, multiple videos, actually took down every single video that I've made with them. And that was
So what is this about? Is this about the fucking charity or is it not? And also, again, why are Cody Ko and I'm Alex in the thumbnail?
tough. That is somebody who I knew since day one, who I thought was like a really, really good friend. And, you know, I helped this person through controversies and real life.
Oh my God, I spat
stuff,
so much.
And they said that
Sorry.
they thought I was using them for clout, I guess. When in reality, we both started at the same time. I knew this person when they had 6,000 subscribers, but of course, I'm using them. And if you look around this person, all of their friends have stopped being friends with them because this person has cut all of them off. And
What is this video about, Jake? What is it about? It has just been fucking wah this entire time.
I don't really know what's going on with them. I still have like a special place in my heart for this person because we started out day one 3 years ago together. We were, I don't know, we helped each other out a lot. And then, you know,
What is
at
this
some
video?
point, like a year or a year and a half ago, this person decided to stop talking to me. And then new friends would come in and want to be friends with this person. And then they would tell them about how I tried to use them. And here's the thing. I've always said that if this person ends up talking about me online, I have
Oh,
a
God.
million receipts and I have a million different things that I want to.
What is this video? What the fuck? Oh, there's that noise I said. The drill. Jake, what is this video, honey? What is this video, honey?
Say, but you know, I don't want to start something unless
You don't wanna
they
start
feel the
something?
need
What is
to.
this
And
video?
there were also people who I was ready to invite to my wedding, who I would talk about like, once I propose, I can't wait to have this wedding and have a bunch of people there who I love. They're all people who I've reached out to, like, hey,
The wedding is sponsored by #NeverStop.
how's it going? Asking about things that only I know about, like, hey, how's this going? I know this was stressing you out. Nothing. And that really sucks. And I think, honestly, that's just how the influencer world works. The people who mean the most to me are not in commentary. And it is like a weird... People always say that commentary is very cliquey. And it is. Like, much bigger commentary creators have reached out to me and been like, hey, I don't really like that you said that. So, you know, can you take that down? And because they know that I'm fucking so sensitive and such a little bitch, I will take it down. I don't know. I'm starting to get really peeved off, and so I just thought that I could rant for a little bit. I don't think this video will do anything, but you know, check out Never Stop. I appreciate you all. Have a great.
Please. This light ass city, what the fuck? Shut up! Bitch. What a beautiful day. While I gather my thoughts on this, let me sit and ponder. Oh, I'm so sad to be leaving today. Hello? Alright, Jake. Cut the bullshit. Cut this hiding behind the charity. Diva. Yes. It's like, was this an exposed video? Was this a self-victimizing video? Like, I don't get it. The video was awful. It was terrible. And the fact in the video, he's like, oh, I'm not naming names here, but I'm going to give you so many detailed little stories. Or I'm not going to name names, but I will. This video won't do anything, but eventually it will. This is not normal behavior. You've turned YouTube creators against you for threatening to expose them, for not donating after you beg them to donate to your fucking charity. Number two, you've upset your audience. Which, not to be parasocial with an audience here, like, because I know there's one watching me and I'm not trying to fucking pander towards you too much. But all I'm saying is, like, why would you put your audience in a position where they feel shitty for not being able to give you money? That's not right. This isn't merch. This isn't a Patreon. This is not tour tickets. This is not whatever. These people can choose to do that if they want. Damn, ma. Really, really, really weird. Well, it is currently 11:20 as I'm filming this, and I have 30 minutes to be out of my room. I wanted to film this before I left New York, but it's up to you, New York, New York. I know the cleaner will be outside my room right now being like, what the fuck's going on in there? Anyways, bye, divas. Stay gorgeous. Stay exciting. Jake, what the fuck? All right, bye.